be upon you. Dear students, in this video I'll explain negative numbers part 1. At the end of this video, students will be able to identify positive and negative numbers, identify an axis by its origin and by choosing on it a positive and a negative sense, locate positive and negative numbers on the number line. Using the number line, find the distance of a point from the origin, compare positive and negative numbers, and recognize opposite numbers. You should prepare your Enjoy Mathematics textbook, edition 2013, your Math Practice book, edition 2019, a draft paper, a blue pen, a pencil, a red crayon, and a ruler. Let's start. Writing and reading negative numbers. Remember, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on are whole numbers. Activity. Observe the figure at right. Copy and complete the table giving the altitudes above the sea level, a plus sign, and those below the sea level, a minus sign. Please pause the video and try to solve this activity. The kite is 15 meters above sea level, so it is at plus 15. The boat is at sea level, so it is at 0. The shark is 20 meters below sea level, so it is at minus 20. These numbers are called positive numbers. They have no sign or preceded by positive sign plus. These are called negative numbers. They preceded by negative sign minus. Whole numbers with positive sign or negative sign are called integers. What are negative numbers? Negative numbers are answers to operations such as 10 minus 15 is equal to minus 5. They are numbers preceded by a negative sign. Examples: minus 3 and minus 2.5 are negative numbers. We read minus 3 minus 2.5. Remark: the number 0 is considered a positive and a negative number at the same time. Minus 0 is equal to plus 0 is equal to 0. Please pause the video and read these two numbers. Minus 8 minus 60.3. Now it's your turn to review page 53, writing and reading negative numbers from the textbook, and to solve exercises 2 and 4, page 58 from the textbook. Negative numbers and number line. On the figure below, we mark a point O and call it origin. Starting from O and at equal distances, we mark points on this line. We choose a negative sense to the left of 0 and a positive sense to the right of 0. We use positive and negative whole numbers, integers, to number these points as indicated on the figure. The numbers represent the abscissas of points. Examples: the abscissa of point A is minus 4. The abscissa of point C is plus 2. The line we obtain is called a number line. Let's practice. Give the abscissas of points AM and L. Plot point C of abscissa plus 2. Please pause the video and try to solve this application. The abscissa of a point A is -2. The abscissa of a point M is +1. And the abscissa of a point L is +5. The abscissa of a point C is +2. So here we should plot point C. Now it's your task to review pages 53 and 54, negative numbers and number line from the textbook, and to solve exercises 5 and 6, page 58, and exercise 8, page 59 from the textbook. Comparing positive and negative numbers. Definition. Using the number line, we can say a number is smaller than all numbers which are to its right, and greater than all numbers which are to its left. Two positive numbers are compared as natural numbers. Example, +34 is greater than +32. 0 is greater than all negative numbers and smaller than all positive numbers. Example, 0 is greater than -14 and smaller than +14. A negative number is smaller than all positive numbers. So -8 is smaller than +6. If two numbers are negative, the greater is the one which has the smaller distance from the origin. The distance from -15 to the origin is 15 units, which is smaller than the distance from -20 to the origin. So -15 is greater than -20. Please pause the video and compare using smaller than, greater than, or equal to. -3 and -5 are two negative numbers. The distance from -3 to the origin is smaller than the distance from -5 to the origin. So -3 is greater than -5. +2 is a positive number, while -1000 is a negative number, and a positive number is greater than a negative number. Thus, +2 is greater than -1000. 0 is smaller than any positive number, so 0 is smaller than +4. -7 is smaller than 0 because any negative number is smaller than 0. Distance. Activity. Consider the number line below with O as origin and the centimeter as a unit of measure. Find the distance between A and C. Find the distance between B and C. Please pause the video and try to solve this activity. AC is equal to 3 centimeters and CB is equal to 7 centimeters. What are opposite numbers? Definition. Numbers that have the same distance from the origin but on opposite sides are called opposite numbers. The sum of opposite numbers is 0. Examples, -3 and +3 have the same distance from the origin, so they are called opposite numbers. Their sum is equal to 0. -3 plus 3 is equal to 0. It's practicing time. Write the opposite of each number in the empty box. Please pause the video and solve this application. The opposite of -4 is +4. The opposite of +9 is -9. Now you should review page 54, comparing positive and negative numbers from the textbook, and to solve exercises 3 and 4, page 23 from Math Practice Book, and exercise 16, page 60 from the textbook. To sum up, you learned how to write integers, how to read integers, -2, how to locate positive and negative numbers on the number line, how to compare integers. A number is smaller than all numbers which are to its right and greater than all numbers which are to its left. Examples: +9 is greater than +3, -5 is smaller than 2, and to recognize opposite numbers. They have the same distance from the origin but on opposite sides. Example: -4 and +4. Thanks for watching.